Hello, viewers. Marianne from Revealing Light Tarot. I'd like to do tarot scopes for the month of March. We will now look at water signs, starting with Cancer, moving through Scorpio, and then to Pisces. All right, let's get started. What's coming up for Cancer? What's coming up for Cancer for the month of March, Spirit? Show me what is coming up for Cancer. I'm using my Thelema Tarot for those that follow what decks I'm using. So let's see what's coming up for Cancer. You can check out your rising and your moon as well, wherever your whatever placement in your natal chart your moon is, and what your ascendant or rising sign is, and of course your sun sign. So this is all valid for these readings. If they don't resonate, they are general. Go and check out, check it out at a different time in the month. It might not be apparent to you at the beginning of the month. It may be in the middle or toward the end. So Cancer for the month of March. Show me what's coming up for Cancer for the month of March. Cancer. Okay, let's get started. So I have the King of Cups. This is a nurturing energy. This is, of course, a water energy, an emotion energy. Cancer is all about feeling, sensitivity, and also home. So I feel that you're bringing you or someone around you is actually bringing peace and nurturing to a situation. It could be a situation in the home, but there is almost like an extra dose of love this month for Cancerians. I do feel that you're actually being called upon to respond or to give that love as well. We have the Two of Pentacles. This, of course, is juggling. Some of these signs are coming up. Some of these cards are coming up with regularity right through March tarot scopes around people being very conscious of how they're spending their money, with the global situations that are on our horizon at the moment. People are looking at what they're spending and budgeting. And of course, the Two of Pentacles is set by the ocean. You can see the ships in the background. So, I guess I'm urged to say, don't panic. It's not a time for panicking. Just stand your ground. Know that there are benevolent forces in this universe, and including the divine and spirit. So there is added protection this month for you. Okay, let's keep going. The Fool, new starts. Okay, so I feel that you may, let me just bring the laptop down. You may have been in a situation where you have been juggling, and I do feel it's financially, but it's almost as though you've got someone stepping in here, this King of Cups, and making that offer to you. You're getting almost a helping hand, and this is enabling you to start again. And we have the seven of Pentacles. I feel the main overarching theme for Cancerians this month is finances. And if I do look at the base card, I see the Six of Pentacles, giving and receiving help, balancing the budget scales of economies. I do feel this is all about you taking a really good look at your financial situation this month, and making some changes and adjustments as a result. You are actually thinking quite deeply, and of course the Hermit is coming up through most of my tarot scopes, particularly around the air signs. This, of course, again is contemplating, reflecting on global situations that may be at your door. You're having to confront them, but this is also a time of introspection. It's also a time of isolation. So I feel that one of the things that you will be doing, Cancer, is just stepping back this month from any of those overly emotional situations, as well as budgeting, finances on your mind. You're actually also concerned with the emotion, the amount, not the amount, but the level of of emotion you're expending. You're actually reviewing everything. Okay, we've got the Star of Hope. So if you are contemplating or if you are juggling finances, remain hopeful, Cancer, because there is help here. You're being given help. Um, yeah, the Five of Pentacles. This is you've had there's some really for the Cancerians that I'm speaking to, there's been some real financial issues here. There could have even been, as I said, some emotional issues. But when I look at these cards, which are clarifying our top row here, these are new starts that are coming in March in some way for you. I go back to this benefactor that may be coming forward. Absolutely new starts with the Ace of Wands. I really have to thank Spirit when I am in that alignment where my guides and my guardians give me information slightly before the cards come out, and I'll just pause here. The reason that that is done is it's not so much serendipity. It could be, you could explain it like synchronicity, but it is being in tune with the channel that I have opened up here for you today. So the main issues, I think, for Cancerians, there is an issue around the heart, around love, around close relationships. That has caused you to go within, but somebody is offering you something. There's an offer here, and you can trust that offer as well. I do see a pretty heavy financial situation for some Cancerians that I'm speaking to, but that is easing, and we've got the Star of Hope. Of course, there are no magic wands, are there? So you will have to review and you will have to budget. Right, let's keep going with our reading. Okay, the Empress. You are thinking, for some, this is around, this is the Mother card or the Motherhood card, but it's also the Abundance card as well. So this is again tying back to the financial situation, but it's also tying back to a love situation. I feel there's a nurturing aspect to this situation, this love aspect. It could be for yourself. Often the Empress comes forward as a card that counsels us to nurture the self, to be your own mother, to be your own to parent yourself in the best way possible. Let's keep going. We've got the Eight of Pentacles, of course, coming back to finances again. Money in, money out, financial situations alleviating in some way, or if they're not, keep your thoughts positive because you've got that Star of Hope there. The Three of Wands, yes, things are underneath the Five of Pentacles, underneath the Fool, which is a validation for the Fool. If you notice in this Thelema deck, that Fool has a wand in her as a staff in her grasp, and we've got three wands here. So I feel, and of course, now another aspect on ships and the ocean. So I feel this is another validation that things are going to improve because the Three of Wands is all about time. There's always a time involved. This person is standing on the shore waiting for his or her ship to come in. But keep your thoughts positive because you did draw that beautiful Star of Hope. Keep your thoughts positive if you are experiencing financial issues because things are going to turn around. Now, wands can be summer or can indicate days as some readers do read that way. But I feel timing is very difficult around accurately predicting timing in the tarot. But I'm going to say that by summer, your situation, if it's a fairly dire situation, will have started to ease. We've got the King of Wands underneath the Ace of Wands, absolutely sitting beside. I'm just going to stop here for a moment. Sitting beside, look at the orange and the fire in these cards, the Three of Wands, waiting for your ship to come in, the Ace of Wands, new starts, and the King of Wands, stepping forward fairly strongly and fairly courageously as well. So you've drawn two kings, and so I feel that whatever your situation has been, particularly if it is in relation to finances or love, I feel that you have gained wisdom. You have gained wisdom, and we do have the Six of Pentacles. You are going to receive help, possibly from another water sign. This is, as you know, a Cancerian, Piscean, or Scorpio energy. But look here, we have the Hierophant card, and that is again, have faith. That is again, have faith, and that's coming right next to the Six of Pentacles. I do feel for some Cancers you're going to be receiving help this month. And so it's going to enable you to make that new start that you so want. And so I am coming back, and I'll finish the reading for you with this Star of Hope. The Star of Hope always says, keep your thoughts positive. It is so important when we are trying to manifest new starts, trying to manifest abundance, to lift your thoughts, not to dwell down here. When we dwell down in the reeds, we're not able to see the beauty of the waterfall. So lift yourself up, Cancer. It's all about your feelings and emotions, and cultivate that positivity, optimism, because things are certainly in relation to finances are going to be improving for you. All right, let's move to Pisces, and we'll do Scorpio. We've had a new moon in Pisces, as you know. Pisces, is one of the most psychic signs that we have. And there is a fluidity and a dreamy-like quality to Pisceans in its positive state. Of course, we have that beautiful intuition and perception that is there for the good. In its more negative, iteration, we can have illusions and delusions. So let's have a look at what's coming for Pisces, Pisces in the month of March. Let me just cut these cards and move from that Cancerian energy now to a Piscean energy. What's happening for Pisces in the month of March? Pisces in the month of March. What's happening for our Pisceans in the month of March 2020? What's happening? What's coming up? What are the general overall energies for Pisceans in the month of March? Pisceans. Page of Wands. So there is an accent on communication is one aspect of this card. The other aspect is you could be starting something new, and it is a small, from little things big things grow. There's a very famous song in Australia by an Aboriginal singer-songwriter, from Little Things Big Things Grow. I feel this is going to be presented for Pisceans this month. Something that you start is going to grow, or has the potential to grow. The Knight of Pentacles, absolutely. The Knight of Pentacles could indicate new offers, could even be a job offer, or it could even be you're given some kind of project. It won't be a quick turnaround, it'll be a longer term investment, I guess, of your motivation and passion, but something could be coming to you, because that knight actually holds a pentacle. He or she is carrying a pentacle. It is the slowest moving knight in the tarot. That horse is only walking at a not at a quick pace. So something small is going to be given to you, and from that you're going to get some growth there. Let's have a look what else we've got. Yeah, there is something to celebrate, and it might come exactly at the right time for you, Pisces. Um, just something that will change things, that will set you off in a new direction, because the other aspect of the page is that they're starting out with their wand, and they're starting on a journey, and a journey always moves you from A to B. You're not stuck when you see the Page of Wands coming in. So you could hear something which, via email or even verbally, something which is given to you that actually has a monetary benefit, that sets in place a change coming to you. There will be celebrations as a result. The Empress card, it could lead to bigger things in the future. The Emperor is all about abundance. Let's clarify these cards. Okay, we have the Five of Cups. It's I guess when I look at the Five of Cups, you can look at that as loss, and this person here is grieving that loss. But she has her head down and the cups are overturned, and she can't really see what's behind her, which is two cups. So I feel that after a situation, this could have even been an emotional situation, could have been even with family, but I'm getting a real pull to career for some of you. You've been disappointed, but there are two cups in the behind you that you must have a look at, because you've got the Page of Wands here, which means that it's almost like you didn't get the big thing you wanted, but something small has been offered. And what you can't see right now is that it's going to lead to bigger things. Okay, so there was something that with the five of Pentacles, I've got fives, which means this is, I guess, aimed at you. The Five of Pentacles can be money loss, or not getting that raise when you expected it, or not getting that position when you expected it, or it could be, you feel like you've been excluded or left out in the cold. This can also come forward for the victim mentality as well. Really, this person is begging outside the church, when really all they need to do is turn around and walk in. And I feel that that some sort of offer is going to be extended to you, which is actually going to enable you to do just that. It is all around work, isn't it? The Eight of Pentacles. And again, I'm not surprised that the accent is on money and work this month, and loss of work. We've got such are the global conditions that we're all going to be impacted. So there are a set of cards that keep returning, and it is pointing to an overall theme this month. Keep your thoughts positive. Do not descend into the reeds. I spoke to Cancer about this, because water signs are all about feeling. And it's very easy to become the emotion. I wanted also just say that it is helpful to observe what you're feeling, rather than descend into it, rather than becoming the emotion, to observe. And how do we observe emotion? Now, all of us have, well, not all of us, some of us have read Eckhart Tolle books, and he talks about observing rather than actually, I guess, giving in or experiencing a reality which may not actually be reality. He gets a bit complicated, he really does. So I'll bring it back to Buddha, I'll bring it back to meditation and the East, that has, they've been doing this for many, many centuries. When you meditate, you can, of course, emotions can become words, thoughts, words, emotions, thoughts, words, and you get into that loop. Meditation can take you out of that loop, and just calm yourself and allow those thoughts and emotions to flow on by like clouds drifting in a sky. Put whatever works for you. I sometimes put thoughts and words into the clouds, and pretty soon I'm just listening and feeling my breath, and I'm hearing the bird song, and I'm right in the present moment, which is what Eckhart Tolle talks about. So meditation can help you, Pisces, if you're struggling. All right, struggling with that Five of Cups. All right, let's keep going. We have the Two of Wands. There is a crossroad here for you. I think the counsel here is, are you going to take what's offered? Whatever this smaller thing is, are you going to take that? What decision are you going to make? We have the King of Pentacles. So we've got a lot of Pentacle cards here. This is the businessman. This is the entrepreneur. We have the Knight here as well. So I don't know. I don't know that this is you. I feel that this is the offer. You might get an offer from a King of Pentacles. This is Taurian. This could be Virgo. This could be Capricorn energy. This, I think, is around your workplace. The Ten of Pentacles, what's on your mind? And we have the Three of Cups, which is celebration. We've got work, and now we have family, money, legacy, saving for the future. And there's a world behind, a globe behind those pentacles. So it is all around income, jobs, career, investments for you this month, Pisces. Okay, the Knight of Cups. You are getting an offer, absolutely. This can also be a romantic offer, but I'm just not going to go there. It can also be an apology from someone who might have done you, done something they shouldn't have, or it could be straight out romance, could be what is offered to you. You might have lost out in love and then another offer comes on. But I do feel with all the pentacles here, I'm talking to Pisceans who are worried about money. Keep your thoughts positive. There is an offer. It may not be as big as you want, but it will lead to bigger things. All right, let's see what's at the base of the deck. Balance. We're talking emotional balance here, I feel, with the Temperance card. The Chariot, you could feel that things are getting out of your control, and things could be just moving a bit too quick for you. I do feel don't let your thoughts run away with you. Here we have our Hermit card again coming up in all our water signs. And again, I say that this is reflective of the introspection and reflection we are all doing about global situations. And of course, there is an element of wanting to stay indoors to really sit this one out in a way and just think about, reflect on what is occurring, going within. Because I do feel I have the Devil here, which is that toxic energy, and I do have the Tower. This isn't for you. That's an extra card that I drew. This isn't for you, Pisces. I feel this Tower is more indicative of what is going on globally, but I feel that somehow what is going on globally is actually going to affect you where your income is situated. Don't worry too much. I know that's easy for me to say, but I have something small which is occurring for you. I have reliability, patience. Things are going to be okay. I have celebration here. Good news is on the horizon. And I do have the Empress card, which is all about abundance. But again, I want to point out you have the Star. The Major Arcana, which is all about things will be okay. It will be fine. It will pass. It will be fine. Keep your thoughts positive. So that's what I have for you this month, Pisces. Let's take a look at Scorpio. Let me just get these cards back in the pack. And we can move on to Scorpio. And again, you know, if this is for sun signs, it's for where your moon is placed in your natal chart, if it is in any of these signs, and also your rising. And there we've got our beautiful Star of Hope again, and we have the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Swords, which is the ending of a cycle that's been difficult. Keep your thoughts positive, Pisces. Now let's move to the energy of, I'm just going to turn off my phone in case it rings. I don't want to be interrupted while I'm doing this reading. Okay, let's move to Scorpio. What's coming up for Scorpio? Let's move to Scorpio for the month of March. Scorpio for the month of March. What's happening with Scorpio for the month of March? Scorpio, month of March. What's happening for Scorpio? Show me Scorpio in the month of March, please, Spirit. Scorpio. What's happening for Scorpio? Show me Scorpio. I'm going to pull a Celtic cross for this one, simply because that's what I heard. Okay, so show me Scorpio, the energies for Scorpio in the month of March 2020. All right, so we've got the Queen of Cups as the signifier card. This is, could be your energy, but it's almost as well, I'm getting a pull to the nurturing queen. Queens are all about nurturing, stability. But there's also a revelation here for you as well. This queen brings forward some information. She does so in your own best interests as well. And I am noticing the lotus here. There is a peacefulness about whatever information that's coming. It's not a harsh revelation. It's a loving revelation for you. Let's see what the challenge is for that. Okay, the Lovers. All right, so this could be information about a lover. It could be information about a family member that you love a lot. It's challenging. This revelation. It's hard. It's hard for you to accept. I feel for some Scorpions that I'm talking to. This is only a very general reading. The Page of Cups. There is some kind of information coming out. I do feel this is around a loving relationship that you have. It could also be an offer as well. The page can sometimes bring you forward information that is an offering of love. Let's see what the past situation is. You have felt that you needed to defend yourself. This is also standing your ground. Look, this is a protective energy that comes, and you're doing the protection. You're not allowing anyone to come through that door. You feel with these wands that you have to defend yourself. So let's keep going. What's crowning this reading, which can be a potential future? It can also be the issue as well. We've got the Three of Pentacles. So the Three of Pentacles, I feel this is around your work. It's around, you have in this particular deck, I'll go with the deck and the imagery the artist has presented. This particular querent in this card is painstakingly painting that window. She has the ability to create something beautiful. So I feel that there is, I guess, an upturn in the skill. You're being recognized in some way for the skill that you bring, but you're also going to be included in a team where your skills are going to be highly, highly valued. The Knight of Swords, yeah, this is action on the truth. Action on information coming to you. In some decks, less so in this deck, the Knight of Swords can carry a harsh truth. But I feel that in this deck and for this particular reading, this truth is going to liberate you in some way. Six of Cups. You may be dwelling, thinking about the past. You may be coming to the conclusion that it's in your own best interest to really, it's like remembering who you are. It's a reunification with your essential self. That's beautiful. I do, even though there is something that you may not want to hear, something that comes forward, I feel that this brings a real focus and revelation, and I'm feeling it quite strongly, on the worth of you as a person. Here we have the Queen of Wands. This is absolutely what's going to generate here. It's going to set forth a fiery ambition to move forward. It's almost like you've got your mojo back. All right, that's what's happening. You're going back to past conditions in some way, remembering who you are, and you are seizing that mojo. Look, she's carrying a sunflower. That is happiness. Let's have a look at the hopes and fears. Page of Pentacles. This could be news around money. It's in the hope and fears position. So I feel there is a fear attached to something around money for you, and something that you might hear around money. Let's have a look at the outcome. You've got the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups can be really, in this card, I'm feeling it is disappointment, but it's a lingering disappointment when what you're doing is you're wasting time looking at what you've lost and not what is here for you, being offered and presented. So don't spend too much time dwelling and thinking about what you've lost, because you're going to miss what's in front of you. Seven of Pentacles. It is time for review. It is time to go back to the essence of who you are. In a way, it's like the drawing board. And again, I feel she's holding a sunflower. What makes you happy, Scorpio? What really, I guess, brings forward your passion and your motivation? I feel you're being called to review that. And we have the King of Pentacles in here as well. So I feel I'm going to put that alongside the Three of Pentacles, because I do feel that there are, this is new jobs for you, but you're working within fairly high-powered teams, or you will be, and you will be acknowledged financially for the skill you bring forward. We have the Eight of Wands at the base of the pack. This is messages, communication, coming fairly quickly. I think you're going to be busy in March. We do have the Two of Pentacles. You are still juggling a bit, still juggling this situation that you may have information coming forward on. We do have the Five of Swords here. It is, that can be somebody that's not being upfront with you. But we do have the Wheel of Fortune. This is a situation for you to learn from. This is a situation for you to bring objectivity and logic to a situation. And really, when you do that, don't miss thinking and strategizing about how you can reconnect with the essence of who you are, because I feel that's what's going to light your fire this month in March, Scorpio. All right, I'm going to leave that there. I hope that these readings were of benefit and helpful to you, and I'll be back again in April or just before April, and we'll take a look what April will bring for us. Thank you to my water signs for tuning in.